Does human talents, our talent, have to do with the human career? Do you think it has to do with it? Let's think about it. Let's just reason about it. Okay, for instance, I actually love singing. It's an instance.
Celebrity crush. Fireboy DML.
When to die, Abba, I cannot prevent the death. But how death will be, I will be able to prevent that death. Onewani.
Lẹ́yìn tí kòró kọjá lọ, ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ ẹlòmíì gan fẹ́ lè gbégbá ajé kó máa tọrọ bárà káàkiri.
They would have allowed the owner boys to prepare before being.
This is still your show, Super Moment with Prettyhoreah.
Reconnecting with a part of your life as the best feeling, as I'm so excited to be here once again in the studio. On this note, I welcome you all to another amazing segment on Super Moment with Prettyhoreah. And the segment is Amazing Tips. Yeah, we know Amazing Tips is that segment where you get different tips that can be helpful in your daily life. But today's segment will be extraordinary. I still go by the name Precious Akintulu. You can also call me Prettyhoreah. Today's segment will be extraordinary because we won't be giving you the usual tips, but we will be giving you different fact, overlooked fact, extraordinary feeling. But before we go to that, let's go for a short break. We'll be right back. Welcome back and thanks for being there. I'm so excited to have you here with me once again. As I've mentioned earlier, I said we're talking about two significant facts, overlooked things. It might not sound like a fact, but they are overlooked things in our daily life, which is what we're bringing to you as our tips. So you'll be able to keep circulating it around you all the way. And the first one is a did you know question. It's a question that might sound rhetorical to you because it's just particularly for you. And the first one goes thus. Did you know that human phase of life would have an effect on humans' behavior? Just think about it, reason about it, answer the question in you. Talking about the human's behavior, it has to do with the way we react, the way our action, our interaction in the society, in our environment. Unlike the human phase of life, it has to do with the stages of our life. As we keep growing, as we keep developing, as we keep changing. As we all know, change is constant. So now, I want you to just think about it. Do you think the human's phase of life can actually have an effect on humans' behavior? The way we change, the way when I talk about change can actually occur on the human's behavior. It can also occur on the human's phase of life, because phase of life is not constant. It actually varies, and our behavior varies. I'm talking about the phase of life. It can do with our stage of life, it can do with circumstances, it can do with our environment. So do you not think our environment can have an effect on the behavior? Do you think our stage of life can have an effect on the behavior? Do you think our circumstances can have an effect, especially our environment? Just reason about it. As a graduate, the way you actually reason, the way you behave will be so different from an undergraduate. As a worker, as a mother, as someone that's into a particular job, the way you reason will be so different from when you are still young. Yes, talking about the old people. Now just imagine how their behavior is. Ask them if that is how they actually behave when they are young. But yet I want you to know about something. No matter what, there's still one particular character in you that can never change. And that is our constant character. Did you know that the human's phase of life has an impact, has an effect on the human's behavior? What do you think? You can actually drop your answer that. Let's go for a short break as I bring back the next tips. Still on Amazing Tips, I welcome you back to another aspect of this segment, as we actually make a quick review about the older one we talked about. And when you should know that when you are in Rome, you act like a Roman. And this with the circumstances aspect of the human phase of life as it deals with the human behavior. I hope you get that. But don't forget to drop your comment. You can keep dropping it immediately. So the second one now we're talking about is, does human talent have to do with the human career? Does human talents, our talent, have to do with the human career? Do you think it has to do with it? Let's think about it. Let's just reason about it. Okay, for instance, I actually love singing. It's an instance. Imagine I love singing. Does that mean I must become an artist? Imagine I love drawing. Does that mean I must become an artist too? Let's just reason about it. Okay, now let's talk about the aspect of talent, the human talent. Talent deals with the ability to act extraordinary. It's a unique ability to do things extraordinary. Just a unique and a natural ability. It deals with the natural realm to do something different, or it could be something that one is actually doing, but yours is in a unique way. That's what we call the talent. Now let's talk about human career. According to Barrow 2009, we define a career as an individual's work-related and other relevant experiences, both inside and outside of organization, that form a unique pattern. It was also explained further that an individual's career is influenced by many contextual factors as well as by personal factors. Career is a profession or field of pursuit for a living. Let's see this. There is the instance that what you're passionate for can actually make a greater impact in your life. So does that mean your talent can make a greater impact in your life if you actually consider it in choosing your profession? That's actually a food for thought all the way. It's a food for thought, and which is why I would love you to drop your answers at the comment section. So do you actually think the human talent should have a great impact, or at least should have a place, should have a relevance while choosing your career or during the course of your career? And I will actually love your comments at the comment section, because it actually goes a long way. And I want you to expect on this same segment in our next episode that we should bring in someone and ask some other people about their view about it. It will be fun, trust me. It's gonna be a lot of fun. So you should expect that. And don't forget the first question too. Do you think the human face actually affects the human behavior? And on this note, I dropped today's curtain. I go by the name Precious. I keep the one and only Prettyhoreah. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to this channel. Also follow us on all our other social media handles as displayed below. And for advert and sponsorship, you can also contact us on the same contact as displayed. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to this channel once again. Till our next episode, stay tuned.